This is totally the wrong phone for this, but this is Rio. She just made her way here. First time in I don't know how many months. Half a year. Who is on my leg? It is Miss Rio. And she came here. Second day in a row. And look at how big she got. One of the things I thought was interesting, she put on her winter weight without me. So it's good to see that there's enough around that they can stay healthy with or without me. Excellent. Oh man, can you believe this? As I'm sitting there crying about 2-pack, I was staining something and crying. I turn around and up comes Rio and runs up my leg. There's that run. She's got that special way she moves. I think it was only 20 minutes ago that I was so happy to see Rio. Now I'm so happy to see White Tip, but in between, I found a squirrel that I saw yesterday. I think a cat had torn up its arm, and it tried to make a jump today and it failed and it's dead. And I have to, because its arm was just mangled. I'm sure it was a cat, because there was all these cat alerts going off, and then I saw the squirrel, and it was the first time she was trying to make it up the tree and she couldn't do it. And so now I have to bury her. Well, I don't have to bury her, but I'm going to bury her because I care. And I guess I should start digging new graves for winter. But I'm happy White Tip's here. I don't know if I'm ever going to see 2-pack again. It's hard. It's hard having outdoor animals. I was just thinking one of the biggest differences probably between outdoor and indoor animals is when you have indoor animals, things are pretty predictable. You love them, they love you, it's all good. Feed them, whatever. Feed them so they don't eat a hole through the wall and leave your home. But when you have outdoor animals, the highs are so high and the lows are so low, and there's so many ups and downs. I can't believe it was just 20 minutes ago I was ecstatic about seeing Rio, and then there was a hawk, so I had to get rid of him, and then another hawk flew in, and I think it was maybe when that second hawk flew in, based on where it flew, I think that squirrel with the mangled arm from the cat made a jump, and I don't want to show on video, but I think she was jumping to get away from the hawk and didn't make it. And because I was petting her and she's still warm. And anyway, I gotta go take care of her. But White Tip, I'm so glad you're here. I haven't shown this guy yet. I call him Smokey. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's brown feet. So brown feet, you've been going to other parts of the yard. I thought this was another one named Smokey, but he gets around. Another difference between indoor and outdoor is surprises. Indoor and outdoor animals. Like, I was just out front with White Tip, and I came back here to check and see what's going on. And it's White Tip too. He has more of like a brush cut White Tip. White Tip, the original White Tip, hers is pointy at the end, her White Tip. And this guy shakes his tail a lot more than White Tip 1 does. He likes to shake that. Or she. That's where she fell. Well, clearly. I saw her yesterday. Her right arm is mangled in a way that only a cat can do. It's all just chewed up. And they were all alerting, making a cat alert. And I came over, and obviously too late. She lived. I saw her try to make it up a tree, but it was the first time she tried to jump up a tree with her arm chewed up by a cat, and that didn't work. And then she found a way to do it with 3 legs. I watched her learn. But then today, I think she lived there, I'm guessing, and was trying to maneuver and just didn't make it. I hope it was quick. I've been petting her, but I know she's gone now. I'm never sure, you know. Well, here's her arm and what's left of it. And she's gonna be my first. I had to dig graves for winter. She's my first one. This is day 2 of not seeing Tupac, but I'm here with Gizmo. Maybe I should say, so I'm here with Gizmo. So I want him to have some sense of normalcy. There you go, Gizzy. Because I don't know what it feels like to be a squirrel orphan. I hope Tupac pulls through, but I'm really scared. I've got to dig that grave, but... Hey, Gizmo, there's more over here. I'll throw some onto the tree. They'll be safer under there anyway. Oh, he's getting some water. I'm watching you, Gizzy. I'm keeping an eye on the sky. I wonder if, does Tupac feel safe knowing, hey, at least if she has to leave 3 babies, they've got this tree to keep them safe, as long as they stay in there. Well, first thing I had to do was dig the graveyard out of the leaves. And I think I'll place her at the end down there, kind of between those two. Well, I just Googled it, and a shroud cloth is a cloth used to wrap the deceased. We've got people at the funeral here. There's someone on the tree. So we've got people at the funeral. You guys, you want a second nut when this squirrel doesn't even have its life? Well, I guess if they serve food at funerals, I'd be guilty of eating it too. There you go. And you want something? Now, don't you guys just stop being at the funeral just because you got food, right? We're not gonna... We got a funeral here. There you go. All right, well, it looks like they were just here for the food. Anyway, I'd like to say a few words. There, we do have someone. Okay, this squirrel is going up north, way, way up north, because it's a little angel that came to earth in the form of a squirrel, which is how angels probably usually appear. Oh God, we have a hawk. Get out, hawk! Right up there. This is great, isn't it? What can you say? We're trying to have a funeral. We're trying to have a funeral here, and we got a freaking hawk. Where did he go? He was a skinny little MFer, so it's going to be hard to find him. You stay here on the tree. Everybody get on a tree. Everybody's on a tree. Okay, this poor squirrel is just trying to see its way out of life in a nice way without hawk interruptions. And we got a cat across the street that I hear everyone alerting on. We're going to do the best we can here for you, squirrel. All right, so this is going to be the shroud for the deceased. She's going to go up north and be happy and way better off than we all are here, that's for sure. And there's going to be nuts aplenty. Whoa. There's going to be nuts aplenty for you up there, and arms, everything you want, and huge trees, awesome trees. It's going to be so fun. No hawks. It's going to be awesome. No cats. And we're going to take care of you here. Your body is going to stay nice and clean in the ground because you'll have this nice shroud, and hopefully warm for the winter. Maybe I should get a sweatshirt. I didn't dig a big enough hole for a sweatshirt. I think you're gonna have to go with the t-shirt. All right, we still have somebody watching, and so we're gonna do as good of a funeral as we can here. All right, loved one, we're gonna miss you. I used to see you play every morning and saw you get chased. I think by this one. I'm not sure. And we're gonna miss you, sweetie. We're gonna miss you big time. I already do. It's just not the same when anyone's gone. This has got to be Jesse James. Here you go, Jesse. All right, we're going to take care of you. All right, so she's looking forward to going up north. And she's surely already there. But she's got her up north t-shirt, and it's going to be all right. Jesse over here, I don't know what you're doing with all these nuts. There you go. Number 2, or you're just going to run off with that? All right. Okay, she's all set in there. A little bit of tail sticking out, just peeking out, but the rest of her is all nice and covered. And I'm going to take care of her now. Well, take care of her body. I'm sure she's being taken care of by someone much better than me. Well, another headstone.